So you're planning a trip and you're gonna go down the freeway right here in Los Angeles. So down the 5, you wanna go to San Diego. And you're about to take the 5, but then you hear the radio reports that, and the traffic report that the 5 is blocked off. So what do? Go back home and call it quits? Or you take an alternate route, take the 405, maybe you take the 10 to the 91. There's different ways to get to San Diego, right? Not just taking the 5. Well, today we're gonna talk about something similar to that. Let's say you have a property and you're trying to short sell it, but your short sale is being denied. And so why, some of the reasons that a short sale, so the point is you're trying to get rid of your property, right? Or because you can't have it anymore, that's why you decided to short sell it. And some of the reasons that you're trying to short sell it is probably, some of the reasons why a bank would disapprove your short sale. I mean, I covered this in other videos, but just main points right here is perhaps you have too many assets, meaning you have too much money in your bank account, as an example. Or that's an investment property, and sometimes banks don't want to approve investment property short sales. Or it's just, the bank is just plain not cooperating, and that happens too. So what do you do with a property? What can you do? You want to get out of it, right? Well, there's a couple options. A, you could obviously just let the house foreclose, right? And that's an option. B, you could do a deed in lieu of foreclosure, which pretty much means you're giving the keys back to the bank. However, many banks don't want that, and they want to make you go through the process. C, you could just grin and bear it, right? Just rent it out, live in the property if you're living in it, and take the loss on a monthly basis. And well, usually when we're talking about options, you get 3 options, right? 1, 2, 3. But how about let's talk about a 4th option? And an option here, maybe thinking about doing kind of like a you may have heard of rent to own or lease with an option to buy. And it's something to consider because a lot of people nowadays are using that as a tool to move on. And some of the benefits of that as a seller to do a lease option will be because you'll be able to charge a higher rent for the benefit of letting somebody take over the property and eventually buying it. B, if your home is upside down, well, hopefully you could lease it or rent it out for a few years, with a higher rent, and let the market correct itself so you could be able to actually sell it. Or C, if you're associated with the right investor, they'll be able to. You're not gonna have to worry about any midnight calls or anything like that about my toilet broke, this stuff like that. Those are benefits. As a buyer, why would a buyer get involved? Well, buyer would get involved with something like that in a lease option to buy because the credit is not good enough, because they don't have enough to cover for their down payment. Perhaps the down payment will be as much as 30 grand, but they only have 15. That'd be a way they could get a reason to get involved. Another way is, another reason why they want to get involved is because they may get some of the tax benefits of being a homeowner, interest and tax benefits without actually having to buy the house in the right situation. So the trick is really to take action and don't just wait for things to happen. Great leaders take action. And even if you take the wrong action, you'll notice the wrong one, you'll be able to correct it. Okay, guys? So again, this is Anthony Kelly from themortgagespin.com. Take a look at the links, click on them to buy or to sell. Be brave and be bold, and see you next time.